Okay, check test. Are we back? Looks like a cat nose. Back, hey. You know, OBS has issues lately. There's a new version I got to download. I just didn't want to download it yet. Did it mess up the title? Hope enough people see it and come back. I want to arc this up. My OBS crashed. OBS is the open source broadcasting software that I use to stream. And it crashed. Hello, welcome back. But thanks for coming back. Sorry about that. Speaking of which, I should probably save this. Okay, for this upper eyelid, I think I'm just going to duplicate this eye and then scale it up. Because I've been drafting table for so long that I'm not bothered by my hand. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a light issue, not much. You set up your Cintiq. Yeah. I've seen some people like embed their Cintiqs into their desks too. That's kind of fun. Okay, gotta make sure perspective is off. I'm gonna knife cut this. Hopefully this works good. Did this not work? What's going on? I cut it, but not cut it. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I'm going to cut it from this angle. Kind of put a bend in it. That's better. And then I got to mirror it and mirror and weld it. There we go. And crank the polygons down on this guy. Haha, Winky Man. How you doing? Okay. Giving myself some more density here. I need to cut in this lower eyelid. I'm not going to use geometry to make this lower eyelid because it's so huge. I'm just going to kind of cut it in here. Do something like this. Is that the pushing in? No, yeah. Okay, that just looked weird to me. It felt like I was pulling out. Okay. How's what gonna bend? Hello from South Africa, just signed up. Oh, awesome. Welcome, welcome. So if you guys don't know what he's talking about, I'm assuming you're a he. Sorry. Um, I teach an online course called the 3D Character Workshop. That's what this logo is underneath me. And I've been teaching that's what I do for my full-time gig now, is teach. Been doing it for the last 5 years. Over 2,000 students in there, blows my mind. And I teach people how to do stylized sculpting. This guy looks like you. Nice. Kind of roughing in this. Northern Ireland. Hello. Would love to see Ireland someday. Okay. This guy has so much going on. I kind of want to drop it down a little bit. That's one thing with the Cintiq. When I say it speeds you up, mainly what it does is it allows you not to have to create the stroke multiple times. You usually get it the first time because it's a 1-to-1. You know, your pen is right on the screen, so there's not a disconnect. Yeah, one of my students is from Ireland. Her name is Emma. She came to the ZBrush Summit one year. Really great artist. I think she's from Ireland. Sometimes I'll cut in these lines and then just kind of smooth them out, just to give myself a guide as to where these things go. Let's fill in these eyes. Okay. Crank the intensity up on the smooth brush now. Okay, let's get some ears in here. Oop, wrong color. Been listening to a lot of Mr. Mister today. Old 80s band. Looks like a monkey. Funny. Got some big ears. This is quite the ear nub. Okay. I'm just going to use the move brush. More often than not, I just use the move brush for everything. And just kind of push it around. Just like you would, you know, with your thumb, with real clay. Just kind of push it around. I wouldn't say it's laziness. I'd say I just get the results I want faster with move brush. This is too powerful. Let's try pinch instead. That's better. No shame in if something's not working, just undoing it and trying something else. And then you can come back in if it's too sharp. Come back in and smooth it back out and release those edges. And you can also crank this polygon size a little bit to rebuild what you've done so they're not all stretched and pinched weird. Okay. This is messed up right here. Marvin, right? Yeah, that that big sharp ear nub. I'll get that thing in here in a minute. I'm trying to decide if I put an extra piece in there. I think I will. Just block it in instead of like trying to stretch this out to make it. It's those decisions that you're going to be constantly going through as you're sculpting something. It's like, well, what am I going to do with this? Like, how should I build it? Should I block it in? Should I pull it out? So many different ways to do it. There's not any specific one right way to do it. So don't worry about like not knowing how to do something. Just try it. Just try doing it. And if it's not working, try something else. Even having done this digital sculpting stuff for at least 7 years, I still do that. I still like, oh, let's try this. If it doesn't work, let's try this. No shame. Looks like 84 people made it back. Okay. That's good. Let's use this appendage. That's quite this shape, isn't it? Okay. Something is start to refine things. Get a better shape to that ear. Again, Ben, the concept artist for this, he streams Sunday nights from Australia. Can you make a proper course on ZBrush stylized character sculpting? I did, Mohammed. I already did. It's called the 3D Character Workshop. Are you saying that that course isn't proper, or you can check it out at 3dcharacterworkshop.com. Start to refine this jaw more. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I have there's over 2,000 students in that course now, which is crazy to me. Okay, I'm going to take this and split it. Thanks, Anne. I think this mouth is throwing me off, but I'm going to split it off. Split hidden. And then duplicate. Boom. Hide one of them. And then I'm gonna knife it. Let's see. Looks like a mustache. I wish it would fill in the color. Can't have everything. Listening to some Tears for Fears, if you want to know. Okay. Now I can hit transparent and I can see where the other lip is. I can also push this in just to kind of reveal that upper piece. And use that knife brush again. Not switch, fill. There we go. Okay. Come on, select it. There you go. Okay. It's looking kind of heavy, not as I have him too wide and looking too monkeyish. So, and I want to get this jaw piece on there, but I feel like he's just too wide overall and his ears too big. So let's adjust those things. I joined 3D Character Workshop recently, worked on Kate, well worth it. Funny thing is a lot of the questions that were being asked before the stream crashed are answered in the first part of the course. Yep. It's like lesson 1, day 1. You talking about with regards to reference? Okay. How can you go with this new strategy of add different stub tools for the lips versus the mouth bag? It just depends. I've been enjoying this method a little more because I can control the upper lip and lower lip separately. It just depends on the day, I guess, and how I feel about it. Again, it's like there's no one way to do it, you know. So it's whatever you feel like would help you in that situation. Does anyone know in the comments why people using ZBrush combine with Blender? Yeah, it's silver. I can't really speak to that because you're watching the official Maxon sculpting channel. Okay. Probably why you said anybody in the comments instead of me. Okay. Oops. Still looks like a monkey with these. I think it's just because his mouth is so wide and thin, and yeah, I need to merge them together before too long. All right, man. Thanks for hanging out. He gets his detailed chin. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Rello, that's something else I got to do is add the pointy part. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it, I'll do that right now. Ship it. Yeah, ZBrush is very specialized for like one. It's a digital sculpting application, and it's very, very good at that one thing. Gotta save this. Save your work. There we go. Yeah, you can. It's just not the best. It's not like traditional animation. Okay, I'm gonna blend this because it's driving me crazy. What's up, Eric? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna save it one more time because I'm gonna start to combine stuff and I want to be able to go back if I need to. Ron Swanson mustache. Nice name. Civilized. I'm gonna split these off too. Okay. Yeah, it's Ben Eblin. Really great concept artist. Almost looks robotic. Hey, creative, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna merge this down and then I'll build out the chin thing. What time we got? An hour in? Okay, this isn't too bad for an hour, I guess. All right. What's up, Matt? Okay, let's do it. So let's. It's so funny sometimes when you hide things. Okay, and then group the two mouthpieces in. There we go. It is going to sew his mouth shut. Straight out of tattooing. Yep. That's okay. Okay, remesh by union. We'll stitch it all together. It's pretty high res. It's going to take it a minute. Okay, accept, turn mirroring back on. And now we can smooth this stuff out. That's bugging me so much. And now I can edit them together and fix the issues. Gotta be careful. I don't want to smooth his mouth out. Gosh, gotta be careful. I want to pull the corner of his mouth and more into his head. What's up, creative? Greetings. Gosh dang you, pinch brush. Okay. Gotta be super careful with the pinch brush because it likes to drag its neighbors into the same area. Yeah, I merged everything. Any of the sculpts you make on these live streams ever get animated? Not really. Some of them get 3D printed, but not animated. I used to make more animated characters when I worked in the game industry. Okay, let me... I don't really miss it that much. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of technical work that goes into making animation ready characters. I do teach how to do it in my course, if you're interested. Okay, this is gonna look weird for a minute. Oh, weird. Okay. I guess I did merge these together, didn't I? Straighten this out so it's not so whoopy. Whoop. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of give myself a guideline here where this chin thing should go. No. No. Okay, I gotta tone this down. Okay. Let's get this chin thing in there. I'm trying to decide if I want to sculpt it or block it out. Hey, Prashant, thank you. Yeah, he's great. I think I might try and just sculpt it. Because why not? Just get put the H polish to work. And the fill brush makes him look even more like a robot. And if you want this brush, this fill brush, I give it away on my website, 3dcharacterworkshop.com. You can sign up for it there. Give it away for free. In the course is the lesson actually called Sculpting for Animation or something like that. Animation isn't the only reason, but the main reason. It's David. It's in the there's two areas. I teach it in the sirloin character walkthrough, and in the Kate walkthrough, and it's called Game Character. That module. But it's not. I don't teach it in the main workshop. Okay, so I kind of got partially there. I'm going to turn on Sculptress Pro. This is a little thick back here. I'm liking this profile from the side. He's getting there. I think I might merge his nose piece into his head soon so I can start to get the planes up in here better. Let me finish this cut down the side. So many planes on this guy's head. The plane. Oops. His chin bends a little sharper. Might end up singing this song. Hey, little sister, the only one. Good old Billy Idol. White wedding. Yeah. Okay. What focal length? None right now. I'm just sculpting an orthographic. Occasionally I'll check it, like this. And usually I'll set it to 85, so it's not too far off of orthographic. Gosh dang it, pinch brush. Okay. Go underneath here and fill this up. See this little kind of ridge? I don't want that. So I'm going to fill it. Stay to start again. Did you know that if you hold down Alt, it will actually pull the geometry up to the brush rather than flattening with H polish? So if I'm hold down Alt, see how it kind of brings it up? So not that I need it right now, but okay. You're welcome, Ricardo. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Okay, now that I got this cut in, I want to smooth. It's a little too harsh. Let's smooth that out now that I got the plane there. So I have a poll for you guys. Do you prefer long, in-depth courses or short, one-off characters, kind of like this, but if it was a full character, delivered kind of in the same style that I'm doing it now, but with me speaking through everything and walking you through everything, or a big course? Just curious. I'm thinking, the reason I ask is because I'm thinking about making smaller, more affordable courses. Maybe even on Gumroad or something like that. When I say short, I'm talking like 3 or 4 hours. Something that brush off everything that is required to create a full character, not not long, not too short. Just right, like the mama bear or the baby bear, whatever that is. Just right. Not too long, not too short, just right. The current course I have is quite long, and I've added a lot of content since then too. Let's see. Maybe if I draw it like this. I guess that is a decisive factor. If using a small, cheap program. Okay, I'm gonna go down to 1. Come on, give it to me. Okay. Split head and, or split mask points. There we go. Gonna add some dynamic thickness. More. There we go. Also would be cool to see an edited version of a stream like this too, just showing highlights. Yeah. You like long courses? It's so interesting to hear preferences of people. Like bite-sized nuggets or more in-depth. I think it depends a lot on people's time, how much time they have. Yeah, another reason I was thinking about short courses is because I can cover more, a bigger variety of different issues you might run into. You know? Long ones are actually the helpful ones, but what if the students know sculpting but just want to give a try in ZBrush? Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's a whole bunch of different reasons to do both. I already have the long course. I was thinking about doing more short courses. Since you've gone plant-based, are there any good vegan chicken nuggets here? Not really, Ben. I'm not a big fan. I kind of fell off the wagon. I'm not as vegan as I was in the past. I was mainly doing that for health reasons. So I've gained some weight back. That's what happens. Typical American diet. But I'm not a fan of food trying to be what it's not. You know? Like all these specialty vegan meats. It's like just don't try to make it something it isn't, is my advice. Like you can make regular veggies taste pretty dang good just by themselves. Short courses would help a lot. The dollar rate is killing us. Yeah, that's another reason, honestly. Just to give access to more people. I would love to give access to more people. Shorter, concise courses are what I have come to prefer. I often come away from 10 to 12-hour courses with, say, 5 to 10 nuggets of info that's going to stick. Valuable, but a big time commitment. Yep, I get it. So my sirloin course is like 66 hours. 66 hours long. It's a lot of, and even if you're watching it on 2 times speed, that's a lot of time if you're going to watch the whole thing. It made sense when it was kind of live and it was 2 hours a week, like these live streams, you know? But when you're watching it back and you're trying to gain the knowledge from it, that's a lot of time. Okay, I'm gonna merge this nose in. get some more of these planes. I think the nose is what's most interesting on this guy. My friends that are vegetarians, but she will say, yeah, there's junk food vegetarians. Tell me to push the steaks closer on the grill to the I'm a freelancer having a tough time finding girls. Get out more. Use dating apps. I don't know. I've been out of the dating scene for so long. Who knows? Hunting more veggies in the yard. Grow steaks. Yeah, if you had a bigger yard, maybe. Okay, let's get this nose. You know, I just realized his eyes are way too close together and kind of big. So, move them away from each other, make them a little smaller. That's better. Yeah, if you're looking for dating advice, I'm afraid you're in the wrong place. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this nose piece, this end piece separate. So, let's split unmasked points so I can get this piece by itself. And then save this before I do any merging. There's some artists and freelancers. Of course. Okay, merge this down. Okay, and then we'll stitch it together. I don't know of any freelancers that are millionaires. Okay. Or any character artists in general. Maybe over a few years. Okay. Turn off symmetry, put it in the center. And then stitch. Oh, I didn't turn on mirroring, dang it. Okay, mirror and weld, and turn that on. There we go. This pinch brush is so tricky, so finicky. It likes to go a little more dense with this. I'm gonna smooth this out and use the fill brush to fill this in right here. And blend it down into the face. Yep, just be careful, you guys. It's really difficult planes right there. What's going on, Ash? Yeah, get the band hammer ready. You showed up just in time. How's it going? Oh. I'm just trying to work out the planes on this nose, this crazy nose. Okay, what is going on? Oh, Sculptus Pro got turned off. Right? How are you on this glorious day? If you guys don't know who Ashley is, A Cubed, she is another streamer on here on the official Maxon live channel. Doing glorious, good to hear. Good to hear. You use Dynamesh? Not very often. And hello, welcome to the stream. And Ashley sculpts on Wednesday. I should say streams. Sculpt streams on Wednesdays. Are you sculpting this Wednesday? This is kind of fun. See if I can H polish that down to good times. Oh, come on. Work. Because of Sculptress, probably. There we go. More power. Next one is the 31st. Nice. So if you guys subscribe to this Maxon channel, you will get notified when Ashley goes live. You popped over to YouTube and came back. Oh. YouTube is slower. Like the comments are about, I don't know, they take about 30 seconds sometimes to come through, where Twitch is nearly instant. Yeah. You know, you can this restream's pretty nice. It kind of it's a one for all kind of a deal. That is some complex whatever business happening. Creative, yeah, it's these planes in the nose are really, that's actually why I picked it. So I use these live streams to challenge myself. And I love the planes that Ben came up with on this nose and stuff, so I wanted to try it out and see if I could actually get it to function and be sort of believable in 3D space. And what I tend to do is like carve in the details or the plane changes and then smooth them back out, carve them in, smooth them out, back and forth, back and forth. So then they just catch light enough, but not crazy, you know? Hey Julie, how are you? Thank you. Okay, let's get some eyelashes on this guy. Eyelashes. Oh, I'm getting a little stiff in my fingers. Come on. I did a lot of raking this morning trying to replant some grass seed that there's some, you guys know what grubs are? They're like these worms that eat the roots of your grass. And last year they got to my grass and killed a bunch of spots, and so I'm trying to kill them. Stinking grubs. Yeah, some finger push-ups. Goodness. I hate when I do that. I want his jaw to be a little straighter, less round. Grubs are wannabe June bugs. That's true. It's great, but I'm sad it doesn't look like a monkey anymore. Yeah. Okay. And then I want to pull his jaw. Here is not his jaw, his cheekbone out a little bit more. This guy's looking more gaunt than the concept. The concept's kind of interesting read. If I pull this down a little bit more. And then fill this in. So one interesting thing about this fill brush is if you hold down Alt, it becomes a scrape brush. And that's pretty fun to use. You can scrape into the surface. I wonder how many times in my life I've heard everybody wants to rule the world. It just came on. Even we sleep. I think probably several hundred times. Nope, it's in perspective. Just a little perspective. Sculpting versus point and move? Is it just a preference? I mean, I did traditional polygon modeling for the first 15 years of my career, and I mean it's fine, but I prefer digital sculpting because it's more artistic and freeing. You're not worried about the technical aspect as much while you're sculpting. I'm gonna do this instead. Okay. Split unmasked points. Almost made it. Okay. Still looks kind of robotic. Ribalt. Hey, Andro, thanks. Yeah, I really like the way Ben breaks down his face planes. Do you ever do stylized environments for printing? Yeah, sometimes. Sorry for that yawn. If I made you yawn. There's exactly 100 people watching. According to Restream. I don't know how well that counts. Okay, I'm gonna actually kind of get some of this muscle going on. I think I'm gonna block in. No. It's too rude. Sculpt the corgi. Nice. Yeah, I don't know why I tend to save the eyes for last. Sometimes I do. Okay. Maybe a little too narrow. Working so I can see the streaming, but I have to tell you I love you. Thanks for teaching your knowledge. You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out. This is super low, so I can't. Let's go like this, and well, dynamic is on. Just apply it. That should give us enough. Yeah, these are huge. So I wanted to get these sternomastoids in there. You're such a sternomastoid. Question: if you're going to do blend shapes for animation, how would you export the different facials for Maya? If you look up on Google, there's actually some tutorials on how to use layers to make morph targets, and it will, when you export it and you bring it in Maya, they'll actually fill in the it'll put it in the right spot. But I don't have any morph targets to demo it today, but yeah, that's how you do it. I can't remember who did a tutorial on it. I don't know if it was Michael Pavlovich or someone else. I've done so many stupid corgi doodles, but you have the best corgi sculpt ever. It's Ash. It's even like you can see it when you install ZBrush. It's so good. I love it so much. Hey there. Try to watch a few videos, but it kind of goes over my head. Sure. I think I'm going to pull this out. It's just too... Okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ZRemesh this so it's a little easier to deal with. Hopefully it doesn't crash my system. Let's do 8. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Fingers crossed. If the stream crashes, I'm out. I probably won't be back. Hopefully it doesn't crash or my voice doesn't turn to a robot. I know, right? Well, OBS crashed on me earlier, so it's not my machine that crashes, it's my streaming software. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and subdivide this a couple times. Now we can play with this a little easier. Okay. That's the truth. Okay. I think I just made him a little too gaunt by pushing in his cheeks too much. Kind of threw it off. Okay, let's get to adjust his eyeballs, his eyelashes. And sometimes when you ZRemesh and subdivide, you have to come in and cut your creases back in, because it kind of muddies all of that down. Okay. Okay, let's give him some eyeballs finally, huh? Haha. Since I ZRemeshed him, I grab this color. Okay, let's do this again. Why is it doing that? Just select it. Fill it. Well, while I'm here, before I make eyeballs, I'm going to grab these colors. Yeah, do it. Come on, ear, select. There we go. Okay, yeah, I couldn't get as far as I wanted to on this guy, but I got far enough, I think. How to pick colors. You have to have your spotlight showing, and then it'll work. By pushing Z or Z on your keyboard. Another reason I like to put my images in Spotlight. He's pretty sunburnt, this guy. He's got these sternos kind of big and blended in a little better than I have them. I'm going to try and do that. I'm out of time, but I'm going to push on it just a little bit more. Blend these down so it doesn't look so weird. And while I'm finishing this up, I just had to say one more time, this looks like a collar. Doesn't look like the correct muscles. All right, thanks Leonard. Thanks for hanging out. See you next Monday, hopefully. Yeah, so if you want to pick outside of ZBrush, you have to use the Z plugin called Z Color. This plugin right here, and it'll allow you to pick colors outside of ZBrush, outside of, yeah. Okay, now let's try this. But if you want to pick colors off of here, that's what you have to do. Okay, I'm gonna just color in these eyes, I think. Okay. All right, yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. And keep sculpting. Super red on the tip of his nose. Got kind of this derpy. Yeah, I'll probably continue to refine him after I stop streaming. That's what I typically do. Color adds so much. I like to usually add it in there. Yes, thanks everyone for hanging out with me today. I will see you all next Monday. If I can select this. Come on. Eyelids. There we go. That's a good look. Okay. I guess so. I guess we're done. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you again. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to learn how to sculpt characters like this, you can always check out 3D Character Workshop. It's my full inclusive course that teaches you how to go from start to finish, beginner to advanced, and all of that. So, and I also give away my brushes for free in my interface. If you want to go over there and check it out. So, all right, everybody, thanks. Have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you all next Monday. All right, have a great week. We'll see ya.